Hi.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Beth. Hello, Courtney.
So, I can't hear Beth. Is that? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Welcome, everyone.
Welcome. I'm excited. How is everybody this morning?
Awesome.
Awesome.
Doing great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Well, I'm messing around in this chat. So will you take it away here for a minute?
All right. So, well, good morning, depending on where you are. Good afternoon. For me, it's the start of the afternoon. I'm Eastern. It's 12:02. Welcome to Time for Life. I am joined with my good friend, Beth, who is on the West Coast, right?
Washington State, yes.
Yes, and our friend, Substack friend, Courtney. This is the French speaker in me who's always like going, bah, 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 bah. Welcome, Courtney.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here with you guys.
I'm excited to have you here, Courtney, because we want to, spread some joy. We want to hear about you and what makes you happy or brings you joy. And Soso has a series of questions to interrogate you with.
Well, I'm already feeling more joyful, so thank you.
It's high pressure here.
Actually, I haven't told you, but I have a lie detector. It's like going through your. I took control of your earbuds, and I have a lie detector. So you have to tell the truth.
Honestly, you won't even need a lie detector. Just look at my face. I can't lie. I can't play poker. Facial expressions give me away every time. So
before we start, I just wanted to share this.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, what does it say? I wasn't able to read it.
It says, "Don't tread on me." And
And what does it look like?
Exactly what it is.
Oh my God.
I'll show you mine. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Unfortunately, it's reversed, so I can't read.
Elbows up.
You can't read reverse.
Oh, elbows up. I have to get one. Oh, wow.
This one came from Brittle Star. Are you guys familiar with Brittle Star?
No.
I have no stake in this. I'm not plugging anyone, really.
The one who made the cat
is Canadian.
Plug away.
And I don't even really know what to say about him except that he's awesome. He's been around the internet forever. Mostly a YouTube channel. Mostly does satire, like comedy, spoofing political things. And he has started up on Substack. Anyway, this came from his website because I am a merch fiend for people I support. So, if you have a merch store for this space, I'm just saying I would probably have the hoodie.
Can you send us the link later?
Yeah,
Can you send us the link later? Thank you. Yeah, I also like to buy stuff. I mean, which is kind of, I think a lot of people. Yeah. Well, merch, yeah. That represent stuff that we like. So, that brings us joy. There we go. So, mine is actually for today, I'm the boss. Okay. It's not Hugo. Yeah, it's the grizzly. And this is a souvenir from the Banff National Park. So I really like this.
Nice.
Yeah. But I'm not really a boss. Actually, I'm bad. I tend to just want to please people. So yeah.
I love the chat. If I spell something wrong in chat, it's because my fingers are not hitting the keyboard so very well. So.
Oh my God.
Oh, somebody said they camped in Banff last month.
Oh,
Jack.
Mm-hmm.
What? Jack. Hi, Jack. Must have been cold.
Oh.
Yeah, that would have been chilly.
Hi, everybody.
Yes, hi. Go ahead.
We're gonna start grilling Courtney.
Oh yes.
You ready?
Well, first we have to. we have to ask her to introduce herself if I'm following my very strict line of questioning. Okay. And then I can tell if you're lying. No.
Again, just my face will tell you that.
Okay, but please introduce our little community. I think I'm seeing also new names in the chat. So introduce yourself, please. Thank you.
Well, hi, everyone. I'm Courtney. I'm from Ontario, Canada, and I am not a huge fan of talking about myself.
Okay, there you go. Elbows up.
Let's see. I am an elder millennial and hit pretty much every stereotype you can think of, and I'm proud of it. So,
an elder millennial. What is an elder millennial?
That is like toward the cusp of Gen X, but not quite there. Still millennial. Kind of the age group, the last age group that grew up without the internet. Kind of in that era. I grew up without computers or the internet, and then that happened around like beginning of high school-ish for me. So as soon as I was a teenager, the internet hit. No social media during my childhood or high school years, which I'm so grateful for and have been ever since Facebook was a thing. Facebook started out, I was like, oh, thank goodness this did not exist when I was a teenager, because that would be trouble forever.
Right?
I don't know how people navigate it now. It's insane.
I don't either. I raised 4, and even at the time they were growing up, I loved my my MySpace.
Yes.
Who didn't love MySpace?
MySpace, ICQ, GeoCities also. Yeah.
I'm lost. What are those things?
I was like, what?
I had a social media game back in the day. MySpace. Oh my gosh, that brings back some memories. You could have your own music playing when people come on, and
like your top 5 friends or whatever, and it was a whole that was political.
Right. Yeah, Noble, MySpace was great. I agree. Noble saying in the chat. Yep. Okay. Well, now that we know who you are, Courtney.
That's who I am and how old I am and where I live. That's pretty much it. I'm very boring, guys. I work all the time. Like, I work full time at my nice, cushy corporate job, which is fantastic. I'm on lunch right now. Thank you very much for allowing me to spend my lunch break with you. This is like the best break of my day.
No. Yeah, we thought that would be fun. Lunch break.
Fun. And I'm 100% remote, which is why, like, if anyone's questioning, like, are you sure you work full time? Because I see, like, you live on Substack, basically. And that's why. It's because I can multitask.
Right. But I think, too, when you're not at work, you're still working, helping other creators. And you're a force.
Oh, thanks.
Because why? Because it brings you joy, right?
Yeah, exactly. It totally does.
Okay. Yeah. That's why we're here. So, start with the questions, Soso.
Well, you've already started. You've linked it to my segue. What brings you joy, my friend? Sorry, we haven't practiced, okay? For anyone who's new here, it's our 3rd episode, I think.
Yeah, it's our 3rd.
Learning the rope.
We're asking for grace. We're asking for grace. Okay.
I think
Courtney,
being
what brings you joy?
Authentic adds charm to your show, for the record. I would rather authenticity and having your show be organic more than you being all polished and rehearsed. So I love it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But in order to quote Mom, we did dolled up, Mom is in the chat, I believe. Is she?
Oh, of course she is. She wouldn't miss this.
Stephanie's
because she used that expression, and I was like, oh, that's nice, putting on makeup, getting dolled up. As a French Canadian, I think it was the first time I heard that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. So do Canadians have words that we don't use over here? Like dolled up is a big one.
I know dolled up.
Baby.
Yeah,
you know
it's the Frenchie in me. Like for me, I was like, I know a lot of slang, but maybe not that one. Maybe so.
Yeah, that's less a Canadian thing, more of a specifically French Canadian thing, or just French.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
What would that be in French?
What would that
C'est
be?
la vie.
Okay. C'est la vie. How would you say it, Soso? Like if you're going to say you get all dolled up, how would you say that in French?
Oh my God. Like a real Québécois slang?
Yeah.
Okay. I would say, je me mets cute. Did you get it?
Okay. Yeah.
It's like I'm making myself cute, but it's like je me mets, which is kind of like French for I don't know how to translate it.
Je me mets. Like I'm making
lovely.
myself cute, basically, is how it translates loosely.
And no matter what, it sounds good, right? Anything in French sounds good. You could be talking about, I don't know, using the restroom in the back 40, and yet you could make it sound really pretty. I don't know.
It's very well, wasn't that French was the language of aristocracy in the 1500s or whatever there, the royal British people, but our ancestor, well, your ancestor, I think it was the language of aristocracy. So maybe that's why, I don't know. Or maybe it's because it's more like, not fluid, but it has a chantant, the different tones and anyways. Let's just move on. So, Courtney, what brings you joy? Just to go back on the question.
This is bringing me joy. Random chaotic conversations bring me a lot of joy. Actually, I'm not being sarcastic. I love it.
I think random questions are fun.
They are. I like the train of thought type things.
Talk to us.
You mean the weaving?
But let's see. My cat brings me a lot of joy. That's my child. I don't have actual kids, but I have cats. Specifically one cat. She's a princess, and she basically runs my life and this whole house.
As it should be.
Nutmeg. Well, yeah. She agrees with you. So do I.
Yeah.
How old is she?
She is she'll be 10 later this year. Wow. So she's 9.
She's a senior.
Yeah, she's getting there.
Me and your cat. Me and your cat are seniors. I'm sitting here going, wow.
I'm not kidding. I went to the vet yesterday, and the vet doc was saying, like, oh, your cat is over 7 years old. They're seniors. I was like, what? 7?
What?
Isn't that supposed to be a lucky number? Yeah, but they get seniors that
hang out.
Huh?
I don't know. I might have to take Nutmeg to bingo or something. Do some senior things. Do some senior.
My mom loves bingo. He brought me all the time. Well, I was 18, of course, but I would just go to be nice to her.
I remember going to bingo when I was a kid with older relatives, and I would be amazed at the ones who were there every night or every week or whatever it was, and they would lay out 10, 20 bingo cards in front of them, and then the thing would get called out, and they'd be like, boom, 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 with barely looking at their bingo cards, and they would just have their little dabbers and a row of dabbers, I guess, just in case they needed to switch colors or one dried out.
Right?
It was a whole process.
It's impressive.
Very
you
impressive.
Go into bingo, and you've got, the silver ladies in there, and let me tell you, they know every number on that freaking card too. Mm-hmm. They got their blotter. They're like, and they'll stab you with it. I'm sure. I'm sure.
I've never been stabbed with a bingo dabber, but
yeah, it could happen.
That would be an experience.
Blotted, isn't it? Blotted.
Oh I'm just answering to someone. I'm just saying my grandmother would dab my card because I was the one who would miss some, She was so good at it. She would take her cards and my cards.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything more exciting when you look at your bingo card and you hit bingo and then you quickly look around to see if there's anybody else that's going to win that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's you.
It's all you.
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed when you think you're the only one, but then you hear a second one. It's like, oh, just share.
Right. And just sucks the wind out of your sails. But then you think, oh, yeah.
The thing is, if you start going too much, it's an addiction, you know? Like if you go to sign of like, okay, I'm going to win. But then you end up like spending way more than you earn. But the thing is, it's like you earn a little something, right? So it's very addictive.
It's any gambling. That's any gambling. That's the same as like scratch tickets or anything, right?
Oh, I think they will stab you, Noble. It can get vicious in a bingo hall. It just depends on, I don't know, where you're at, location, and who you're playing with. I don't know if all bingo calls are created equal. Right?
Oh, Laura's talking about her sister kitties. Yeah. I think we're all, well, I'm not saying, I'm a crazy cat lady, but I don't know if you guys would consider yourself crazy cat ladies. I have 4, so.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
I would just consider myself crazy, but in addition, I do have 2 cats and 2 dogs and 4 kids. So adult children. So yeah, has nothing to do with being a crazy cat lady. It's just absolutely being crazy.
I love that. Who needs qualifiers? Like, just call it what it is.
Right? I'm gonna be authentic here and just say, maybe it's just because I'm crazy.
I'm not allowed to, like, my own rule. I'm not allowed to go into animal shelters anymore, or like very rarely, and only for a very specific reason. Did they ban you? No, it's my own rule, because I would just walk out with all of them. Like, I would be that crazy person, like 80 cats and 50 dogs, probably some horses, maybe some snakes.
Snakes?
Birds. Sure. If it needed rescuing.
Nick has a snake.
I know Nick has a snake.
Yeah.
Do you have a picture of it with a hat on yet? Yeah.
No. He's kind of disappointed me because I did request a picture
of
Nick's yellow. Is it yellow? It looks yellow, but I could just
Hello,
see
Nick.
on it. And then somebody draw some little arms on it. I really need. Oh, did it come in? I need.
I'm sure he's lurking somewhere.
Yeah,
I would. I would have a whole, like, my home would just be an animal sanctuary. It would be a whole thing.
I agree.
I'd be devastated every time any of them died.
I agree. I took it. I ended up with our disabled cat. She has a neuro disease that she's called a wobbly cat. And so she wobbles around like a drunken sailor or me on a Friday. And little butt just goes everywhere. Anyway, I was at an office, and my office door opened up, and VP said, "You want a kitten?" And I said, "No, close my door." And she's like, "You really do?" I said, "No." She said, "I'm going to have to put it down." What?
Those are the magic words.
That's it. And then I'm like,
come on.
She's like, I know. I was like, why? And she's like, there's something wrong with the litter, but there's one really bad one. And I went, bring me the worst one. And she did the next day. And Sunshine has been such a light. Sunshine, she just happy cat. She's 9 now. And when I took her to the vet said, "Thank you." And it caught me off guard. I said, for taking in one of these cats, because most people just discard them and they can live a long life. So
yeah,
I have my wobbly cat Sunshine.
And Sunshine is living a long and happy life.
Mm-hmm. But I totally understand. Animals just bring me joy, but I have to say, snakes, I'm a little bit, I've overcome my phobia, because when I was little, somebody ran after me with, one of those teenagers there that's like a little bit mean and a bully. And I was like in primary school, and we were outside in the street, I don't know why, and he had a pet snake. So he started running after me with the pet, kind of like forcing me. And then I was very fearful when I was a kid, so of a lot of things. And so I developed a phobia. So when I started, later on in life studying psychology, I learned about desensitivation. So I did it to myself to desensitize myself to snake. So I was able at one point to take one in my hands, but that's about it. I wouldn't have one as a pet, never. My husband would have a heart attack, so that's fine.
That takes discipline, though. Good for you for desensitizing yourself. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not easy because you have to learn to tolerate the stress and bring it down, and it takes a lot of exposition. Like first, I would just watch them on TV, enough to screen, and then force myself to go into pet shops and just watching them for real, slither or aquariums or anyways. Well, but anyways, why am I ranting about snakes?
I don't know, but this needs to be addressed. Nothing should move like that. Nothing should move like that. And I'm terrified of them. And let me tell you, I was in Michigan and I looked off the deck in the backyard and I saw an anaconda. And I was screaming. I took a photo.
Where?
I'm never going outside again. It was in our backyard in Michigan. The anaconda.
What is it doing there?
Was not an anaconda as I thought it was. It was a gardener snake.
Yep.
And I guess there's a difference. But it was pretty scary. So yeah. So when Nick had that snake going around him, I was over here going, "Oh my God, it's around him!" There's an anaconda.
Anaconda.
Just say
that's hilarious.
Oh my.
But really, let's talk about how those things move. It ain't right.
I mean, they probably think we're not right. So
it's just, I don't know.
No, let me ask you a question, Courtney.
With a garden snake.
Do you find joy in the way that snakes move? Does that bring you joy?
I don't know about joy. I would say more fascination. It's mesmerizing to just watch them move. Kind of like watching a shark swim, where it's just
continuous
continuous and fluid.
Why are we talking about freakish animal? I mean, another phobia is sharks, but
okay. Well, now we got to address. Yeah, they kind of move the same way, but I think I would rather take my chances with a shark in water
a garter snake.
Than a garter snake.
I don't know if I should talk about this, but I have swam with sharks. I tried it.
Yeah.
Talking about phobias, I did it. But it was black-tipped sharks, and I did it once. And honestly, I think I had a heart attack when I got into the water. But afterwards, they don't go like this, but there's a bunch of them and they circle around you. You really have to look at them go and look at them in the eye and just, move the water. So they kind of because they don't see very well, but they certainly feel the movement in the water. And then, I don't know, it was really, yeah. Well, anyways, it's just a long story, but I'm glad I did it, but I don't know if I would do it again.
You're brave.
But see, that gives me joy, giving yourself challenges. Do you guys do that? When you are afraid of something and then you just, okay, I'm going to do it. And then you're like, ah.
I'm here, right? I'm here, right? Because this being live or having anybody see my face was the biggest fear. And so, well, no, there's snakes. But anyway, was a big fear that I overcome.
That's awesome.
And here you are.
So
just rocking it.
I am. With you, Courtney. Elbows up.
I also, my comfort zone is very much behind the scenes, stay behind the curtain or under my rock, depending on the day. but every once in a while I'll drag myself out to hang out with my people. So, hi.
What else do you do for outside of work and home? So let's say somehow you've made it out of your house because you're kind of a workaholic.
Why?
Right, I know. Why would you go? I haven't left my house in a very long time. But if you were to go out and have a good time, what would you do?
Define good time. What do you mean by that?
Whatever
What's the
brings
goal
you
of the
joy.
voting? What are the parameters, Beth?
This has never happened before. I don't know.
Okay, whatever brings joy, just to go out and do something happy. Got it. Outside the house. Probably just a road trip. I love driving. I love it. I go on my morning tours, and that's like a morning meditation time for me. Not that I meditate while driving. I don't mean that, but it's like very calming, very soothing. Just crank up some tunes. So it would probably be a road trip, and it doesn't matter how short or long. Like, so expect that one of these days, I'm just going to, on a whim, take a couple days off work and call you and be like, I'm coming.
Oh my God.
I would so love that.
Yes.
Would you go live?
Yeah.
You know what? Because I know, anyways, I'm going to check because I think I know I'm just going to check how long it takes to drive from here. You guys talk.
How long are you guys? How far are you from the Windsor Tunnel?
From the Windsor Tunnel, about 3-ish hours. No, maybe 4 hours from here. Yeah, maybe 4 hours. Okay. So if you come in through the Windsor Tunnel, so that's like Windsor-Detroit crossing for anyone who's not familiar. We're talking about the border crossing. So if you come up through the Windsor Tunnel and then just like stay along Lake Huron, basically, and then just drive out there until you hit more water, that's where I live.
Okay.
I'm looking. I think why am I not finding it?
So there could be a time I could end up showing up.
Would be awesome.
No, but honestly,
I'm considering a long drive from Washington to Michigan.
Oh, sweet. Well,
sooner than later.
If you make it that far, I think it's only fair that you be met in the middle somewhere. I would cross the border for you.
That's a good question.
That's pretty powerful right now. That's pretty powerful.
I would cross the border for you,
Courtney.
I know.
I would cross the border to never return.
If you were afraid that you wouldn't get back home, back into your country by crossing into Canada, I would come to you. I'm just saying.
Beth, Dak is saying that you should come see him in BC as your first stop.
Oh, totally. If you're coming into Canada anyway, come out to BC and then do a cross-country thing.
Oh, just
in Canada.
Isn't it a cold drive? How would that even go? I've never even considered driving it from there to there, from Vancouver over.
Yeah, you can. There's a few different routes you can take, but if you hit the Trans-Canada Highway, that pretty much takes you all the way across.
Yeah.
It is shorter to go through the States, though, to go under the lakes, instead of going all the way up and over.
Right. Wow.
What's the name of just the region, Courtney, where you are? Just the region, not
the Bruce Peninsula.
The what?
Bruce, BRUCE Peninsula.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, thank you. Got it. So, if you want to take a road trip to my place, it will take you exactly 11 hours, 10 minutes, and be careful, there is a snowstorm right now and roads are closed.
Well, yeah, so that's here too. So I have a funny story about that actually, just from this morning. That's a good segue.
All right, do it.
But 11 hours though is not that bad. I might break it up into 2 days because I would stop a lot. I would get distracted and want to take pictures of touristy things on my way.
Me too.
And stop at every Tim Hortons on the way because you have to. But yeah, so this morning was the third time in my life ever that I've been pulled over. So you're getting this basically hot off the press. It's also the third time I've never gotten a ticket I've never gotten fined. Like I always get off, which is hilarious to me. This morning, I was on my usual morning tour, and it's kind of wintry up here. I mean, it's Canada, and we have lake effect things going on where I am, right? It's a snow belt.
Yes.
And so, you know, the roads aren't great, but I just call it frolicking. I love winter driving. As long as I've got good tires and I can see, bring it on. So I was
Do you have a four-wheel drive?
All wheel.
Sorry, that's the same. Four-wheel is like all just.
No, she goes on one wheel. Just one. Go ahead.
Just one.
Just one.
So the closest Tim Hortons is about 15 minutes away. 15-minute drive, maybe 20 if I'm, you know, being a slowpoke about it because of the snow. So I was almost there. I was almost to the town where the Tim Hortons is, and I see lights behind me. Like, what's going on? I glance down at the speedometer. I'm doing like 74 in an 80. Like, okay, so I'm not speeding. Was I drifting around? Because I'm not. I mean, I'm paying attention to the road, but you can't really see the lines. You know, I thought maybe I was doing something. Well, apparently the road was closed. The highway was closed. That highway that I was on had been closed for 2 days. Oh. And I was like, oh, why? My first reaction was, what? Because I just drove it and it was perfectly fine. Why would you close it? Dumb. That's so stupid. He's like, yeah, it's been closed. Yeah, it's been closed for 2 days. Looking at me like, how did you not know this? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just out of touch. And there were no signs between where I turned onto that road and where he pulled me over. No signs.
Wow.
So, but he let me off with a warning. It's a whole, I'm not going to take up this whole thing with the whole story. There were some pretty funny moments in there. Like my insurance slip was expired. That was a whole thing. And not my actual, like my policy's active, but that was a thing. And what else happened? I don't know. There were a couple funny moments in the conversation where I said something I probably shouldn't have, but he didn't take it to heart, so it was fine.
Oh my God.
And I was like, he goes, okay, safe travels or whatever. Have a good day. And I was like, yeah, I guess I'll take the back roads home. That will be far less maintained than the lovely highway I just drove down. That's closed. Thanks for that. What is going on?
So, due to weather? Due to bad weather.
Oh, yes. He spent a solid 2 to 3 minutes mansplaining to me why they would close said highway when there's snow drifts on it.
Oh,
like, thank you.
And you're like,
thank you for the in-depth explanation of what snow drifts even are.
Because I'm just
and
a
why
little
they need
woman.
space.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, in fairness to him, I probably didn't look like I was catching on very quickly because I was like, you know, half awake. I'm in my pajamas because I don't care. And I'm just staring at him like, can this be over now? So I probably looked like I wasn't really comprehending what he was saying. So in his defense, he might have thought he needed to explain a little more. But yeah.
You totally owned up on
road tripping, driving, cats. Is there anything else that you can think of right away that brings you joy? Like
any wildlife. I mean, just sticking with the animal theme, not to be redundant about it, but really any wildlife. Like there's pets, right? But then like whether it's interacting with them or just watching them, I just am fascinated by everything. I just sit and watch the birds outside my window all day. Like that could just be my full-time job.
Can I tell this anecdote about I was just to tell the people in that are our viewers. I was asking because she sent us in a private chat videos that were taken with her camera, and she has like bears and foxes and rabbits in her backyard. And I mean, I was like so happy to just see it, and I envied you so much. And anyways, we moved also into the woods, the boonies, and I'm more in the forest recently, and we got a camera for outside just because I wanted to catch some wildlife. And as of now, the only thing that it caught in front of my house was us doing stuff, and the wind. So, and of course, it's gotten like we're really snowed in and it's cold. So I'm like just dying for the day I'm gonna catch some wildlife, and I will be sending you the extract in a video text for sure. But I haven't seen anything.
I'm just really grateful I wasn't caught on that camera, so she didn't catch me on there. So, because I was crawling around out there, just like you did with the snow. Yeah, you're burying your Christmas tree. What did your husband think of the Christmas tree buried in the yard, Soso?
Actually, he was happy because he didn't have to do it. Like he didn't have to just undo the Christmas tree and bring it outside because I did that when he was at work. He was outside of the country for work, and then I was like looking at the Christmas tree, and it's really, really nice. It's a natural tree, so I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna reuse it to create some sort of shelter for the birds. And I have been. Anyways, I've been waiting to see birds too, and I'm telling you, nothing has come to that tree yet. And I'm always like looking for the little, the prints, like the footprints or paw prints, or because I've seen a lot of them though. But that was earlier when there were not as much so as there is now. But yeah, love. Anyways, do you go to zoos and aquariums, and do you go see?
Aquariums I'm okay with. Zoos kind of make me sad, so I don't go there. I know they don't affect everyone the same way, and I no judgment at all, but it just makes me sad.
No, it's sad. It's sad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's nice when the animals are well taken care of and everything, like animal sanctuaries I can see. So it's nothing against the people who are taking care of those animals or anything. I just the captivity thing. I don't know.
I understand. I'm kind of biased between the two because I really enjoy being able to watch wilder animals, but at the same time, I don't like the fact, but let's say they've picked them up and they are hurt or something, and they kind of, because a lot of these animals will live longer lives because they're in captivity. But I have to say, I don't like roadside zoos, and I find that it seems like in certain states, because if you watch stuff like Tiger King or it seems insane, like they can do pretty much whatever they want. But I find that in Quebec our laws are very I wouldn't say strict, but roadside zoos will be inspected, and believe me, they'll take away the animals and they'll bring them to so at least I know
that's a good thing.
Yeah
So.
Okay.
When I lived in Stratford, and I can't remember if I've shared these pictures or videos, I have years where I have a whole library of videos of me feeding the swans and the geese and the ducks down the river in Stratford, where I lived most of my life. I've since moved away. But I made friends with this family. I mean, friends, as much as you can be friends with a bird, friends with this family of swans. And they would let me feed their babies and stuff every spring. It was so cute. I have so many
I didn't want to bring it up, Courtney, but I'm just gonna let everybody know in the chat that you are Snow White. So
I identify more. I relate more to Ace Ventura than Snow White, but I take your point.
Okay. Yeah. Totally. I can just I can just see them coming flying around you, and you're like the bird whisperer.
Yeah, I mean, I might be one of the only people who has hand fed a wild Canada goose and lived to tell the tale. So, not to brag. I'm totally bragging.
And aren't they pretty angry?
Oh, they're vicious and awful. So are swans. I love them so much. Man. Yeah. Oh yeah. I was afraid for my life and my face the whole time. I was I can't believe this is happening. I was by myself in a parking lot, and this thing walked up to me hissing the whole time, somehow still hissing while it was eating out of my hand. And it was just awful.
Oh my God.
Amazing. Yeah.
God, it sounds like my husband.
There was some trauma
go ahead. Go ahead.
No, we need to unpack that, Beth. What?
I have to maintain humor. I'm gonna share something, and I don't want anybody to get sad. My husband, we received a diagnosis of a working diagnosis of early onset dementia yesterday, and so this is bringing me joy.
Oh, we love you, Beth. I'm sure everybody in the community is with us. And
Mr. Beth.
Okay, sorry for saying the number, but 122 is really good.
I'll cry, so don't make me cry.
No, but I mean, I'm sure everybody's here for you. Yeah.
I know. So, but the tears are just automatic. I'm really doing okay. It was I haven't slept and I look like hell, but it's been a long process, many years of lots of tests and lots of thinking it's different types of dementia. And I'm relieved that we have a working diagnosis and that we can finally move forward. And so yeah, there's gonna be a lot of humor, I'm sure, that keeps me going. So, because that's what does keep me going.
It keeps us all going.
Beth.
So damn it, you better fucking laugh or I'm gonna keep crying. So go on, laugh. Damn it.
Crying is just your feelings leaking out of your eyes. Nothing to be ashamed of. You're fine.
Oh, I would be crawling under my bed right now. So I am just so
like a snake. Would you just like slither under your bed?
Yeah, most likely.
Kind of weird. Yeah.
Like I find that you have, anyway, for me, it's just I'm just so grateful that you're here doing this. I mean, because this is it sounds really cliche, but this is life, right? We go through motions, we go through catastrophes. I mean, to be honest, yesterday we're all like, kind of like exchanging, we're like, oh my God, like kind of like imagine ourselves in our place. But at the same time, how do you carry on, which is what you are doing and taking it one step at a time.
I think I'm one of those people. I don't like the not knowing. The not knowing will upset and cause me, I don't care what the diagnosis is. Just tell me there's a plan. And so there's been a lot of years of not knowing and wondering, and seeing the changes and arguing with doctors. And I think once you have that in place and you can go, okay, I know what I'm dealing with. It's this step, this step, this step. And that's always because I have trauma. That's how I have to do it. And I have to keep humor in my life. No matter what, because I think, even with, I don't want to get into politics, but I think with what's happening now, being there for others and making other people laugh, and that makes me laugh. So,
and you said, you have said before that, or I don't know if that you were elected the clone class, the class
clown. That is a true story. I have a certificate. I do have a certificate.
So using humor, you've done it for a long time, which is, a great way to be resilient.
Yeah, it is. It is. I found that it's a lifeline, really. Because you've got to find a way to keep going and keep pushing through. And we use memes, right? We love memes, and
I love the memes.
I mean, when I saw that sonogram or ultrasound picture of Vance's baby, which was a couch.
Yeah, I saw a lot of comments of like, congratulations on your love seat.
Yes, and I'm like, we have to keep the humor no matter what. If we don't, what will happen? So we've got to maintain happiness and joy and keep finding those ways to look at it from a different angle. So.
But Beth, this is when I'm going to ask you just to make it a link with our last question. How do you make space for that? Like, and this is where I'm gonna, like right now I'm asking you, but that's what I would have asked Courtney. You know, how do you make space to find time for that joy when you're going through struggles like this? You know, well, I mean, kind of you've said it right now, but
for me, I think it's an automatic reaction. Go ahead with your answer, Courtney. How would you answer that? How do you make time
space?
for joy?
Make time.
Space when there's a lot going on.
I mean, I think there are two different kind of angles to that for me. And one is intentionally creating joy for myself, for others, which brings me joy. But then there's also the openness to experiencing it when it happens. Do you know what I mean by that? Like to be receptive to it, because and it doesn't have to be an intentional thing or a big thing, or like, you know, it doesn't have to be defined even. It could just be a moment. So just recognizing those as they happen too, I find really uplifting and helpful. And like stabilizing.
I totally hear you. Like it's more like this openness to realize how lucky you are sometimes. I don't know. That's what I associated with. I don't know if
there's a gratitude thing in there as well. And I think they do go hand in hand a lot. Like I'm grateful for those little moments of joy as they happen, but just letting yourself pause. And even if it's just, you know, someone says something funny or whatever, just letting your brain pause for a second to just enjoy that before you dive back into the chaos that is real life.
Yeah. And I think too, oh, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, Beth, you hit the nail on the head before. I think the two things are not mutually exclusive. I think all the stress and the chaos and everything that we're seeing day to day, you know, you can laugh through that, but and you can laugh during it, and especially during those darker times, whether it's personal or it's like a society thing that we're all experiencing together. Like you have to be able.
I think those things have to coexist.
They have to coexist, or else you just get dragged under. And some of us are more susceptible than that to others, and it makes it even more important for them to coexist.
Yeah.
And I find that, I don't know, what brings me joy when that happens is try to help those who have a harder time, you know, doing this. Like what you've just described, you know, to have this ability to kind of like, not necessarily push yourself, but, you know, kind of like bring the nuances.
Yeah, bring the nuance, and even just reframe. I mean, everybody deals with things differently. Nobody's going to approach, you know, tough situations from the same angle or deal with things the same way. So it's not a matter of like, oh, try it my way, you'll feel better. It's more you know, if somebody seems stuck, and I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, so I'm just kind of piggybacking off of what you said, but if somebody seems kind of stuck, then offering a reframe sometimes is all they need to, you know, get out of their head just enough to move forward in their way that feels best for them, but just getting them
absolutely like to try to sort of like to help them take your head out of the water or out of the rabbit hole and now see other things, and then you can make suggestions, but the best way is to bring them to think of ways that they can try to, I wouldn't say move that, but recognize how hard it is. And then, well, okay, now that I recognize that feeling, how can I try to change it? You know, because you can't wallow in self-despair or, you know what I mean? Like for hours, your body, you need to rebalance it. So
yeah, or at least make peace with it and stand outside of it for a little while, right? You don't have to change the feeling. You can recognize it and still hold space for it, but not let it take over, I think.
Yeah. It's when it kind of like overwhelms you. And there are situations where you're going to be overwhelmed, which are normal, you know, like anybody in that situation would get overwhelmed. Like, for example, that's what I said, Beth, that I would crawl under the bed, you know, like if I was to learn that somebody is ill, especially somebody that's so close to you,
you just learn. You learn, I think as a survivor, you learn resilience, you learn, you either choose happiness and joy or you choose to be a statistic. And I refuse to be a statistic. So I'm like, I'm going to keep pushing joy. I'm going to keep being authentic and showing up. And because this does bring me joy. When we do our chronically illing out on Mondays, it is the most wonderful start to my week. I have 3 wonderful friends and who are so supportive and so kind, and to come together and to talk with other people that are going through the same thing and doing those meditations with Soso, that is going to keep me going. That is.
It's been amazing.
It's people
that you guys have created.
It is amazing.
And nurtured and protected. Like, it's truly, like, it's amazing. And it makes me happy to hear that you feel that on kind of that side of the screen as well, because I know so many people who join and watch and experience it with you do feel that as well.
Yeah, I feel
that
like
is privilege, right? To see like the numbers, or anyways. Sorry, I keep talking about numbers, but it's just like, it's kind of like a, like a factual thing that you can see, and what's the word? Engagement. Like, people are engaging, and it's just like, I mean,
it first it hits me hard as far as how many people come because they need that space. They want to be with other people that are struggling, etc. And so to be a part of that and watching the engagement grow, just that alone brings me joy, because we're reaching people that maybe didn't have that group or somebody. There might be somebody out there who feels very isolated and alone, and that hour brings them some happiness and peace to know they're not alone. And that's why we wanted to extend this. Soso wanted to bring, something else. And I think it is so important, and to keep that joy and spreading it and just moving through everything together is important.
Even just reminding people that it's okay to feel joy.
Yes.
While they're also feeling
that's
everything else. Like, even just that reminder, right? Like, we're going to hold this space.
Yes.
Just for this.
I think that's really important, because it's hell out there. There's a lot of horror going on, and that's just one part. That doesn't include whatever somebody's going through personally. So I think it's important to know that, hey, it's okay to have happiness. It's okay. Yeah, my life is going to shift dramatically, but it's going to be okay for me to be happy. It just has to be, right?
Yeah.
So, we've got this. We've got this together. And Jack is bringing me joy in the chat. So,
Jack brings the joy all the time.
Yeah, great human. So
if you build it, they will.
All of these, the people coming here today and supporting us, we appreciate you. We really do. And thank you. We appreciate Courtney and the joy she brings. Because if you've seen Courtney in the chat, she brings it.
Oh, yeah.
She brings it at every live that she follows. Yeah.
Thank you.
We love you.
Yeah. Oh, it's mine doesn't do it.
Is it gonna happen?
No,
is it gonna happen? It might not happen. Oh, I brought it.
I'm so jealous. You guys get heart.
Oh, it's because
Is it a Mac
my
thing?
computer. It's a Mac. It's a Mac thing. It's a Mac thing. Sorry.
I'm not trading to Mac just so I can get the hearts.
Mac brings me joy.
I love that for you.
Oh.
Even when you're waiting like 5 days to get your password reset or whatever.
Quick story. We're almost out of time. Quick story.
Yeah. So, we have 5 minutes left.
I think the worst part about my week last week was I had 2 computers. I have a 10-year-old iMac who has been so kind to me, but she wants to die. And then I had this HP who's like, I really don't like this video shit you're doing. Crash. So I'm like, in the midst of every struggle I could possibly have, I'm like, I'm getting a new Mac. I don't care. I'm doing it. I go out and get it. No passwords would work. Nothing went well. There were 2 different Apple accounts in 2 different email address. Anyway, it looks like I'm marrying the Apple tech guy now. We had a really good relationship. Spent a lot of time together. And when I got off the phone, I said, I think I'm getting married again. And my husband and I laughed because he knows how much I hate when technical stuff is so ridiculous and it doesn't go right. And but the Mac guys, the Apple repair guy was like, you took all of this really well.
Only on the outside, repair guy.
So after days and days of hell, I don't know if anybody is familiar with Apple and trying to reset a password. And if you don't reset that password correctly, you go into what I have called Apple purgatory, and it lasts about 3 days. And come hell or high water, these people are not going to give you your password and let you get into your machine. They're like, no, in fact, it was timed at, I had until 6:57 and 44 minutes on a certain day that they would let me back in.
For your own account, though. Like, what?
They're like, we're protecting your account. Are you telling me
you're
not safe?
No such thing.
They're like, bitch, you can't do that. You can't even get in it. We don't feel comfortable with you even having an account. We're going to give you 3 days. So that's how that went. Yes, it is Apple purgatory for anybody. But
someone said Apple is hell. Well, I guess purgatory because you're waiting, right?
Yeah. Hearts, though. But you get hearts.
Sorry, don't mean to laugh.
Now I don't get hearts.
Oh my god.
I made fun of them. They probably shut my shit off.
They know.
There we go.
There we go.
Be careful. They're listening. They're listening.
I know.
Someone's always listening. I've accepted it.
We have 2 minutes to close this. And I would like to just right away thank everyone who's joined us today. I think that this is going to be our second laugh of the week, because I'm thinking of chronically illing out on Monday. And what are you?
I don't know what happened. They're so over Courtney.
We're telling ourselves. It's okay.
Nick gave me the reins today, and I'm gonna screw this shit up for sure. So I was gonna put this out, but I guess I can't move it where I need to move it. So anyway, I'm gonna unblock this somehow. Maybe. Hi. Well, hello, Courtney.
Oh, this is like those nightmare video meetings where you get spotlighted in front of like 1,000 people.
I almost can see Nick right now with a face palming going, oh what'd she do?
No, he's laughing. He's probably writing a procedure right now, like a user guide, so that this never happens again.
Gosh, okay, let me try. I can't. Oh, I removed Courtney.
Oh no! Sorry.
Courtney,
oh my god. Oh my god. That's like the worst way to end. I can't do anything. I don't have control over.
I cannot Nick, help.
Wait till they realize I'm backstage. She's backstage. Click to let her back in.
Oh, is she? Where is she? Backstage? Where's backstage?
Please bear with us. This is only our 3rd episode.
I should never be alone to do this. Hold on. All right. Oh, invite Beth.
Okay. I don't want to cry. She's like, sheesh. All right.
Breathe.
Honestly, this is the best ending to any live I've been on. So she says.
Okay.
We're going to have to have a take 2. We need to re-invite her.
How do I re-invite her?
Well, I really don't know, but it is 1-1. So either you really try really hard, or we announce her next week and our next guest, and we re-invite her. Take 2, Courtney. Take 2.
Okay, Courtney. I'm going to put this in the chat, our personal chat.
You know, both is the most fun.
And so, if you get this, see if that will work. I do not know. I bet you it was Nick's neck he did this. I invited her. Is she here?
Okay. She's saying, it's okay, ladies. That was the perfect ending. No awkward. Good. Oh my gosh.
I did it. I have
High five.
alive.
You did it.
I feel like I resurrected Courtney. I feel good about that.
Well, I'm definitely Substack Jesus over here. Or Lazarus? I don't know. I don't do the Bible.
I just proved that I can do this. Thank you. It was a little awkward, but I did it. But I fucking laughed my ass off in the process. So
and now you know.
It is.
If you accidentally boot someone out, you know how to get them back. So it's perfect.
Yep.
Thank you.
So thank you, Courtney, for being with us. I don't need to cut you short, but I'm still looking at the time.
We're gonna go now.
But at least we get to say a proper goodbye.
I hope everybody.
Thank you for bringing me back to say goodbye. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
for
you.
having me.
So yes, thank you everyone in the chat. It's been great having you on, honestly. Thank you for putting up with us. Have a good day. Take time for life.
Have a good day.
Yes, have a good day.
Make some time for life. Bye.